Hey guys, this is your girl Alicia Joya. Thank you very much for coming to this live stream. Yeah, my typical Wednesday morning. I'm at Starbucks, having my soy venti hot chocolate ad shot, no whipped cream. Completely veganized my stuff. For those people who don't think Starbucks can be veganized, or it can, um, or if you're sick and you want to not have dairy, going vegan temporarily may be the best bet. However, I have some bad news for you guys. Okay, you guys know in Second Life there was drama a long time ago in the Papillon community when I was calling auctions inside Second Life. Well, it was a whole bunch of people were banned from the Papillon group, and I remember pleading with Miss Flower to bring everybody back, and to kind of like diverse of the drama after that. Well, one of the people that created it, that was part of the drama, has passed away in real life. I've been having a really hard time digesting this news because even though she was really mean to me and really quite disrespectful and rude towards me, you don't wish this crap on anybody. And I would disclose the name, but this is what bothers me. This is what really, 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 really bothers me. She passed away on the 25th, but her body was not discovered until like the first week of May. And it just makes me think she was living alone and nobody checked on her. She was alone. Maybe that's why she was so the way she was, because she was living alone, and being alone like that could cause people to feel and do things that they would not normally do if they had people supporting and around them. So I'm like, beside myself that with this news, she didn't deserve to pass away alone and for her body to be discovered more than a week later. She didn't deserve that, despite how she treated me. She does not deserve that. So, yeah, I'm actually really sad. I actually been thinking about her a lot, and even cried over her a few times. I know I should be like happy that she's passed away, but I'm not. I'm actually very sad and very distraught. I've been thinking about, if she lived her life, and it was if she was only discovered a week after the first week of May, and she passed away a week before that, like 10 days later, that poor baby was alone when she died. I'm sorry, but that bothers me. Sorry. Sorry. I just can't help it, but I just keep thinking about that. She did not deserve to pass away in that fashion, despite how she treated me. So, people are selling off. The person that's controlling her account right now is selling off all her breedables in Second Life to pay for her funeral costs in real life. I would give out the name, but I don't think it'd be respectful to give out the name without the consent of the person that's now controlling this person's account in Second Life. However, me and my Second Life wife, we've been working on the breedable market because we just moved different Sims. Actually moved right next door to our actual home Sim, because I actually am saving a lot of money, but we want to hold a couple auctions and all the proceeds to go to that account to help pay for this woman's funeral costs in real life. And maybe any final expenses or something. I mean, she didn't deserve to die alone. It really does bother me. Despite how she treated me and how rude she was at me, the way that the drama she created in the Papillon group and stuff, she did not deserve to pass away like that, or even in general. You know what I mean? She does not deserve that. And it just bothers me she was alone. It explains why she was the way she was. If she was not alone, then maybe she would be a little bit happier person. And she might not have treated people so rudely, and maybe she would have, found some happiness in her real life, and it would have poured into her second life. And now I realized she might have been that miserable. And just the fact that that woman was suffering, I should have seen it. I feel bad because I should have seen it. I should have seen that kind of anger and pain because I've personally been there. And I wish I could have just reached out to her more. And I just feel so bad because she's gone. Even though I've forgiven her a long time ago for the drama and all that fun stuff, it's just, I still keep thinking she died alone. That's really gets me. It just really, really gets me. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be crying over somebody that was mean to me that passed away, but I just cannot bring myself to not feel for this woman and her family. I mean, even my own Second Life wife was like, I got some bad news for you. She told me on Saturday, and I've been depressed and sad since my Second Life wife told me, got some bad news for you. And blah, 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 passed away in real life. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, how? There's no cause for it. She just died in her sleep. That's the only saving grace to this for me, is that she didn't die suffering, but it still bothers me that she died alone. And it makes me so upset. It makes me so upset. Like, you don't know. I've been crying. I've been thinking about her. I've been praying for her soul, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you guys have ever prayed for somebody that passed away, that the soul goes to heaven. I mean, I'm praying that she's with eternal peace. And I'm praying that she's happy wherever her soul is at. But I'm not wishing her ill will despite how she treated me from the past. But I've long forgiven her a long time ago for what she's done. But it's just so sad. So sad. So, yeah, I've been depressed over this. I mean, I know I shouldn't be. I should be happy she's passed away, but I'm not happy. I'm very miserable. I'm very upset. I've been thinking about her, been crying over her, been thinking about her while I'm working. I've been seeing what I can do to help out with her funeral costs, even in Second Life. I'm even trying to think about selling off some of my own personal readables inside Second Life, just to give some of that money I sell to the person who's now controlling her account. So I don't know how or what, but I'm trying to see if I can rally people in the groups, in the Papillon groups, to rally up our breedables and just try to see if we can sell them off and then give the proceeds to whoever's controlling her account. I mean, I'm really upset she died alone. I'm really upset she was discovered about a week and a half, after she passed away. She was alone. Her body was alone by itself for that period of time. It bothers me. And it also makes me so upset because, if I'd known that she was that miserable and that alone, I probably would have reached out to her, because I know what it's like to feel that way. I know what it's like to be angry and take it out on people. I know what it's like, and I don't wish that kind of pain and suffering inside here and in here on anyone. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and close the stream. I love you guys, and see you later. I love you. Is that the last thing you see from me?